Praise be to Jesus. Francis's past behavior indicates sympathy for intercommunion with Lutherans. Here's some excerpts from the article. Pope Francis is scheduled to meet with German bishops this Thursday in an attempt to resolve another controversial issue in his pontificate. Will Protestants be permitted to receive Holy Communion in Germany in accordance with a plan published recently by the country's National Bishops' Conference? Although it is impossible to predict Pope Francis's response to the bishops' push, his actions in recent years suggest that he is quite amenable to the idea that non-Catholic Christians, particularly Lutherans, should be permitted to receive the Eucharist. In 2015, a Lutheran woman married to a Catholic asked Pope Francis in a public audience about the possibility of receiving Holy Communion with her husband. The Pope gave an uncertain answer, advising her to always refer back to your baptism. One faith, one baptism, one Lord. This is what Paul tells us, and then take the consequences from there. I wouldn't ever dare to allow this because it's not my competence. One baptism, one Lord, one faith. However, he then famously added, talk to the Lord and go forward, apparently allowing the woman to decide the matter according to her own private conscience. The Pope's statement led to a thinly veiled rebuke by the Vatican's liturgy chief, Cardinal Robert Sarah. In 2016, a group of Finnish Lutherans visiting Rome were given Holy Communion following an audience with the Pope, despite the fact that they showed respect for the Church's law prohibiting intercommunion. Approaching the communion rail while giving a sign that they were only to receive a blessing and not the Eucharist. Lutheran Bishop Samuel Salmi said at the time, I myself accepted it, Holy Communion. He added that this was not a coincidence, and nor was it a coincidence when last year the Pope seemed to accept the notion of a Lutheran woman receiving communion with her Catholic husband. Although the Catholic Diocese of Helsinki, Finland, publicly repudiated the giving of communion to the Lutheran delegation and calling it an error, the Holy See never confirmed the claim that the intercommunion was an error. And of course, see, there we have silence again, and in the case of Pope Francis, silence can speak volumes. So there is more to the article. I just took pieces of it. If you want to leave it, the link will be in the description box.